Good morning. How are you? Happy Saturday. This is Julie Skoski, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Macomb, Michigan. Stamp, Relax, Enjoy. And I have, it's already April 11th. So this is the time to reveal my May's Wonder Fun class. That registration is now open. And I am featuring a new bundle, a suite from the upcoming catalog, and it's called Fern and Flora. So I really hope you're inspired by these cards. For this month's May's Wonder Fun, you'll be making 2 each of 4 different designs. So I'm going to show you the cards right now, and they look so much prettier in person, but I hope you can see the beauty in these cards and all the details. So this is one of them here. And then you're gonna see some of the beautiful new designer paper, and I love how they added the berry burst in some of the designer paper, so I included it on this card here to make it pop. And there's some blending with the Stampin' Blends going on here, and there's really beautiful die cut imagery, and then there's the, I thought it was a butterfly, but it's actually a moth. So this is the front of the card, and the inside, I decorated the inside along with the envelope. You get the envelope flap decorated, and then adding some touch to the front of the card, or the envelope, I'm sorry. So this is one of the 4 cards. And then the second card is this one here. Lots of detail. My Wonder Fun kits are more stepped up cards, and you'll be getting a step-by-step tutorial, and then you'll be cutting your designer paper. But in the background, if you can see, you'll be actually making your own stencil and doing some blending, and just the ferns and the different accents. And then there's actually an embossing folder too that goes along with this suite. But I'll be doing anything that's not included in the bundle, I'll be prepping for you. So this is a second card, and again, the inside just has a little touch of the designer paper, and here is the front. So I kind of carried the theme with some blending and using one of the stamps and a couple of the moths. It's hard to say, especially in the morning after only 1 cup of coffee. So this is probably one of my favorites, is this card here. Again, there's lots of detail, lots of die cutting, lots of layers. This is definitely a stepped up card option. And this is one of our new scallop dies. So I just love how you can use it on different projects. And I don't know if you can tell, I'll show you shortly, but they're new, they're called dewdrops. So it's they're really pretty embellishments. And then this is the front, so we're just used the same technique that I used up front and carried it on the inside. And here is the envelope. So this is the third card, so you'll be making getting supplies to make 2 of those. And the last card for May's Wonder Fun is here. I was inspired when we were on stage in Long Beach. This is one of the similar cards that we made as an after hours event, but I did add some of my own touches. So if you see how close, look at the detail. So I love these cute little flowers, but they are they're a lot of work, but they make a really nice accent. And then the inside is here, so I just kind of, again, I'm trying to decorate the inside and the envelope, and here is the front as well. So those are the 4 cards, and again, you'll be getting supplies to make 2 of each. And I just love the colors that Stampin' Up! Chose in this package of designer paper. There's actually quite a few colors, so anything goes, really. Here is, oops, I'm sorry, here's the next card. Oh, right here. Well, this is like a bloopers video. And then this one here. You know, normally when I color in images, I usually color the whole image, but isn't that just a cute little snippet of color in that die cut? I like how it's not really vibrant, but it just adds some of that white and the berry burst color. So those are the 4 cards for May's Wonder Fun, Fern and Flora. And in the kit, it's $35, so you'll receive the cardstock supplies to make those, along with the half a package of the Moonlit Flora designer paper. So this is brand new. So you'll be getting one sheet of each of these. So you can see the berry burst color in this designer paper, really pretty. And always have like a basic pattern on the opposite side. Here's another one. Oops, let's see how I'm going to do this here. So it's got some Secret Sea. There's some of the new colors, Golden Glow. There's Mossy Meadow, Old Olive. There's actually black. Lots of different colors that you can use. So if you don't have the inks that I used, I only used 2 inks. I kept it to Secret Sea and Mossy Meadow for the stamping. So if you don't have those, you can obviously substitute them with another color. This is Golden Glow. That's one of our new in colors. And just love this basic fern background on that one. And here is the last one. So this will be included in your kit, along with a package of the dewdrops that I was talking about. So they have the 3 different colors, Mossy Meadow, and oh, I'm drawing a total blank on the other colors. I'm thinking this is Golden Glow and then just clear. So what's nice is that you can use blends, our Stampin' blends, and color these embellishments to make them any color that you'd like. So you get a package of those along with a blending brush, one of the big blending brushes. So you'll be able to use it on the card that you're doing this actual, making the own template and doing some blending on that. Let me show you. So that's everything included in the kit. Registration is usually like to the 10th of the month, but I have to move it up to May 8th. So May 8th is the last day to register and pay for the Wonder Fun kit. And if you're interested in joining me at home in person to create these cards, the class next month in May is actually a little bit earlier than normal because of Memorial Weekend. So May 20th is a Wednesday, and again, I have the 2 options, the morning option and the evening option, either 9:30 to 12 noon, or you can come in the evening from 6:30 to 9, your choice. And there's an option to go. So the option to go, you'll be making the cards at home. I supply a full step-by-step color tutorial, and you'll just be you know, you'll need the supplies if you want to make the cards exactly as shown. So if you're interested in that, either if you're interested in the in-person or a kit to go, as a Wonder Fun perk, I offer the bundles at catalog value. So here is the dies. So just a lot of beautiful, intricate dies here. I don't know, my camera doesn't seem like it's taking very clear pictures. I hope you can see this. So this bundle is $54, and again, I'll waive the tax and shipping as a perk. And it's got really great greetings. I love the bottom one, you are an amazing friend. And then I also love this one here, this little background image. And again, here's that little pretty flower here, and here's a little one over here. So just a real versatile bundle for May's Wonder Fun. So that is an add-on that you would need if you want to make the cards exactly as I'm showing you. And the only other additions were the blends. So I did use Berry Burst Dark and Light, and then I used the new Peaceful Pine blends. So these are the only 2 blends. And then, like I mentioned before, Secret Sea and Mossy Meadow ink are the other 2 inks that I use. Again, if you're doing a kit to go and you don't have these, you can either order them with your kit and they're at the value of what the catalog is, or you can just substitute, you know, use black and use a different shade of green, and that will work perfectly fine. So that is my May's Fern and Flora Wonder Fun kit. And just a reminder, registration is open now. It's $35 for the kit. If there is, if you want it shipped to you, it's an $8 fee to have that shipped to you. And what else am I missing? Registration ends May 8th, so keep that in mind. and I hope I inspired you. These classes are really fun because it helps you learn if you don't know, if you have trouble like with cutting the measurements. So the tutorial, you have to cut the designer paper if you come to my class or if you do an option to go. So you're actually taking the sheets of designer paper from your kit and you are going to be cutting your measurements. So if this is something that you struggle with, this is perfect way of learning. You will have extra designer paper, so if you accidentally cut it incorrectly, which I have done many times, you can do one of two things. You can use what's left in your designer paper, or you can improvise and maybe change up the design a little bit. But I do, you know, again, the step-by-step tutorial I try to do is as detailed as possible, so almost anybody can create these cards on their own. So if you have any questions, please reach out in the comments. I listed my whole entire event in there, but the way Facebook does it, everything squishes all in like one consecutive sentence. So bear with me on that one. I do have an event set up on my Facebook page that you can go to and get the details, or just reach out to me. If you're watching this as a replay, kindly comment that you're watching a replay, and I will be posting this on my YouTube channel. So if you're watching this via YouTube, I do appreciate if you like it, my video, and also make a comment, because I'm trying to grow my YouTube audience as well. So a lot going on, and I appreciate you guys. I hope you have a fabulous weekend, and I hope to inspire you. Thank you.